Before this video starts, I just want to say that I'm giving away this Sinister skull right here. It's a 1 in 10 billion pet from the brand new Halloween event to anyone who leaves a like on the video, subscribes to my channel, and comments your username down below in the comments. So good luck. And then once again, I'm giving away this shiny mythic diamond overlord in my Discord server. The link is going to be in the description, so good luck. But the new Halloween update inside of BGS Infinity has been around for nearly 3 days now. Yes, that kind of sounds crazy, but it's been out for about 3 days now. And in this video, I've hatched myself 5 million of every single egg combined. So from this pumpkin egg, from this costume egg, and from this sinister egg, it is all equaled up to 5 million egg hatches. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys every single pet from the commons all the way to the secrets. Make sure to watch until the end because it's going to be absolutely insane. And I can confirm that I've hatched myself at least like 20 secret pets. But first of all, let's go through a quick list of every single secret pet and infinity pet that is actually obtainable from these eggs. Let's start from the worst egg, aka the pumpkin egg. Obviously the three commons right here, we have the pumpkin doggy, pumpkin bunny, and pumpkin golem. However, there is a 1 in 66 million secret pet from here, and it is the dumb pumpkin. From this costume egg right here, we have the pirate doggy, the booger boy, the ghost lord, and the trickster. But there is also one secret pet from this egg called the frankenbot, which is a 1 in 400 million chance. And then finally from the sinister egg, we have the light vessel, the dark vessel, the pure vessel, the crimson eye, the equinox, and the witch's pot, which are all of the basic pets. And then from the secret pets, we have the all-seeing shard, which is a 1 in 500 million, which is also the easiest secret pet from this egg. We have the skull variants, which are 1 in 10 billion each, and there are 5 of them. And finally the infinity sinister lord, which is a 1 in 80 billion. So why not? We'll just start with the pumpkin egg. By the way, if you are actually wondering, if we do go to events right here, and if we scroll down, just not to spoil anything, on my main account, I've hatched 1.8 million eggs, and I've been hatching with 3 other accounts, which have all had like around like another million eggs. So that definitely does total up to nearly 5 million eggs. Yeah, 5 million eggs, that is a lot, especially for the first few days of the update. So once again, stay tuned because this video is going to be crazy. But why not? Let's just start with the first egg, aka the pumpkin egg. On my main account, I've only hatched 181,000 of these, but on my alt account, I put them to grind overnight, which is why I've got myself a lot of these dumb pumpkin secrets. There's only one secret from this, and let me just tell you guys, I've hatched so many of them, because if we search up pumpkin in our inventory, you can see that apart from these false secret pets, we had so many of these dumb pumpkins right here. Wow, I was not expecting this many. Let's just search it up once again. We have 8 normals. That's enough to make ourselves a shiny. And then we also have a shiny, which I've already enchanted, by the way. So yeah, I kind of know, or I already knew that I've got all of these dumb pumpkins. But it does kind of look crazy. I want to see how all of these look at once. We have 8 normal dumb pumpkins and 1 shiny. So why not? Let's just take a look at the first few that we have. The first common pumpkins. And there it is. This is just absolutely insane. Take a look at all these pumpkins just walking around. And then for the shiny, it's literally an inverted one. Yeah, obviously instead of orange, it's going to be blue. But wow, this looks absolutely amazing. And if we actually enchant all of these with the determination enchant, it's going to be much better. However, I don't really need to because they won't go on my team. And also stay tuned because at the end of the video, I'll be revealing how much currency I can get with all of my brand new secret pets. This is just the start. So now let's go get a move on to the costume egg. Which once again, this egg only has 1 secret pet, just like the pumpkin egg. However, this one is nearly 10 times rarer. This one's called the frankenbot. If we just search up robot in our inventory, obviously it's not called robot, so I don't know why I searched that up. If we search up frankenbot, however, you can see that we got ourselves 1 frankenbot. The stats aren't not too bad. I mean, 8.4 thousand bubbles, 236 candy corn currency, and 168 gems. This pet does look insane, so let's just reveal it in 3, 2, and 1. And here it is, the frankenbot. Compared to some of these pumpkins that we've got, let me know which one you guys think is cooler. I think I definitely have my answer, and it is by far this frankenbot. And obviously compared to the other robots, it does look amazing. Let's just equip this thing again. Let's actually search up robot. We have the mech robot. This definitely does look better. So far, not only did we get ourselves 8 dumb pumpkins, we also got ourselves a shiny. And then from the costume egg, unfortunately, I did not hatch this thing at all. Like maybe my alt accounts have hatched like 50,000 costume eggs all combined. Yeah, it is kind of sad. However, I did manage to get myself one of these Frankenbots. So far, here are 3 different secrets that I've hatched. But I really hope you guys don't really think this is it, because the Sinister egg is the egg that I was basically grinding the entire time. Like, let's just say 2 out of the 3 days I was hatching this on 3 different accounts, 3 to 5 accounts actually. So why not, let's start with the tier 3, which is the Witch's Pot. Let's just search up pot in our inventory, where you can see that we have 8 normals, because I did actually manage to craft myself at least 10 shinies. So let's just take a look at all these shinies, because the stats are also absolutely insane. Like, compared to the normal Witch's Pot, you know, and other like Halloween pets, these shiny Witch's Pot are so much better. But here it is. Here's basically a full team of these shiny Witch's Pots. We have 9 out of our 13 max, you know, pets equipped. But yeah, the Witch's Pot looks pretty cool. We also managed to hatch ourselves a Mythic, which also looks absolutely insane. But obviously I have Secret Elixir right now, so it's probably not going to happen ever again until I kind of like unequip my Secret Elixir, or until it just runs out. But anyways, let's move on to the secret pets from the Sinister egg. The first secret pet is a 1 in 500 million all-seeing shard, and as you can see, if we search up all-seeing, we got not 1 normal, not 2 normals, not 3, but 4 normal all-seeing shards. And we also even got ourselves the shiny all-seeing shard, kind of, you know, correlating to the title that we have the hollow title, which, if I'm not mistaken, if we do go to titles and if we go to the special titles, it is for hatching any shiny Halloween 2025 secret. There also is a spooky title for hatching any Halloween 2025 secret. There's a Nightmare King for hatching 3 of them, and then there's a Sinister for hatching the Sinister Lord. But anyways, let's take a look at how these pets look. We just missed the all-seeing shard. Let's just take a look at how all 4 of them look, because I mean, it's kind of going to be a waste to not take a look at them. Here they are. You can see that these are like kind of skull pets. Like, the shard is literally like a skeleton, and then there's like an eye in the middle, and there's a ghost wrapping around it. It is actually similar to this ghost over here. And then if we also take a look at the shiny one, it is also really similar to that ghost over there. It's just literally inverted colors. And then last but not least, then you guys know that we didn't hatch a Sinister Lord. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I would have made a few different videos on the Sinister Lord if I actually got one. But if we do go to index, if we go all the way down to the Halloween update, you can see that we also got ourselves a 1 in 10 billion Sinister Skull. I'm pretty sure I actually spoiled that for you guys, that I was giving it away, because I am giving it away. And all you have to do is to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your username to enter. But here's how it looks. Take a look at this beautiful pet. Along with every single one of the Halloween secrets that we got, we also got ourselves the Voodoo plushies, which are the shop exclusives. I got these to myself. They look pretty cool. Like, compared to the other plushies, they definitely look like up there. Like, we have the Obscure Entity plushie, the Silent plushie, and the Cirque Fenner plushie. These Voodoo plushies fit right in. But let's take a look at all of the Halloween secrets that we got. You know, let's take a look at all the stats, and I want to see how much we can get from actually trick-or-treating. So let's make our way to the Void, where we can obviously enchant all of our pets. I did actually realize that we can only enchant 1 more. So first of all, let's enchant the shiny Dumb Pumpkin. What we want right now, we want nothing else except the Determination enchant. Boom. And then we also want Looter 5 for all of the currency purposes. Boom, and there we go. Determination and Looter 5 enchants have been acquired on our first shiny Dumb Pumpkin. Then we want to enchant one of the Secret Hunter enchants, unfortunately. These are going to be really useful for me hatching, but we can just use Shadow Crystals to enchant them with the Determination enchant. There we go as well. Let's equip the one that we just enchanted with Determination. Here is our full team, I'm pretty sure, unless the Voodoo plushies are actually better than some of the Dumb Pumpkins. So let's just put that to the test. The Dumb Pumpkin has an 877 multiplier. The Voodoo plushie, oh yeah, the Voodoo plushie is a much better pet than the Dumb Pumpkin. So let's unequip one of our pumpkins. Let's re-equip the Voodoo plushie. And finally, here is our best possible team. Here is how everything looks. Just take a look at this. Another quick summary. We have a Sinister Skull. We have 4 All-Seeing Shards. We have a shiny All-Seeing Shard. We have a shiny Dumb Pumpkin. 3 normal Dumb Pumpkins and 2 Voodoo plushies. We can actually go to the Halloween shop, where we can buy out everything. So now we have officially 0 currency. I want to go into the trick-or-treating island, or just hop in and see how much currency we can get. So let's go right there, and boom, 988 million currency. There's a 1.1 billion currency. I mean, this is just absolutely incredible. Currency is so easy to get for me right now. It literally takes me like 5 doors to fill up on currency. And we can also get the brand new Halloween elixirs, but you are seeing that the currency is just flowing in, and boom, after 5 doors, we literally have max currency once again. This team is also not that bad for bubbling. Obviously we all have Looter 5 on the shiny secrets and Determination on the normal secrets, but it does give me 14.4 million bubbles, which is honestly not even that bad. But yeah, that's going to be everything that I've hatched out of 5 million of these brand new Halloween eggs. Let me know if you want more videos on the Halloween hatches. Peace.